Hello and welcome to WonderBlade. Thinking about removing grout and don't know where to start? Learn the most efficient ways to cut grout when doing a bathroom, kitchen, or flooring remodel project. Now there are many ways you can cut through grout. You can use these handheld tools, which is effective. However, if you're a big-time kitchen, bathroom, or flooring remodeler, or if you're regrouting a whole wall or floor, this can be a very tiring task. So what's the solution? A multi-tool. Now, while it is important to have a good, powerful, oscillating multi-tool for cutting grout, it's just as important to have the right blade. Common industry knowledge and a lot of YouTube videos out there will tell you that you should use a carbide grit oscillating tool blade for cutting through grout, which is fine if you're only cutting through a few pieces of grout for one or two tiles. But if you're a big-time remodeler and you're in the kitchen, bathroom, or flooring remodeling, or you're regrouting a whole wall or floor, this carbide grit oscillating tool blade, which is commonly sold in stores, will wear out very fast and is not a good option. Now, the best blade for the job for cutting a lot of grout and for the best longevity and save you time is this diamond blade right here. This is made out of diamonds, which is built to last much better than your carbide grit blade. And this blade right here could cut through mortar and fiber cement, hardy trim, and works very well and is built for longevity. Now, what's commonly found in stores, not going to name any names here, but this one, for example, used it to cut about, I would say, 8 to 10 feet of grout in total, and looks like the diamonds literally came off. It just completely came off, and this is what's commonly sold in stores. It says it's diamonds, but they're not really attached properly, as you could see. Our blade, this one for example, we use this specific blade to cut through grout, mortar, and fiber cement trim, hardy siding trim, and still in great condition, still works well. Diamonds are all intact. The only thing you see here is discoloration. Time for grout cutting, but firstly, always prioritize your safety. Always wear gloves, safety glasses, and also a respirator if you're inside. I would recommend a respirator. And also there are oscillating tools that have a way of attaching a vacuum inside, or you could try to have a vacuum underneath to catch the grout when you're cutting it. Just an idea so you don't have a bunch of grout all over the place. We can use a wet sponge at the end to get all the grout. Now, as you can see here, we're using this diamond boot shaped oscillating blade for cutting this oddly shaped tile right here. I'm trying to be careful not to damage this delicate tile. Now, when cutting, always make sure to use both hands, especially when cutting grout in fine corners like this right here. This blade could also be used for cutting straight edges as well. As you can see, always use two hands when using an oscillating tool to improve the accuracy of your cuts. You don't want to accidentally cut your tile or make marks. We're using a straight blade here to also cut straight edges as well, and for small detail work. Again, if you want to be able to do this small detail work on tile like this, it's always good to use both your hands on the tool. And then here we're using our diamond rasp oscillating blade for small corners. And we're also using it to sand some of the mortar off of this brick and making it pop a little better, and just small detail work. Now that was easy. Imagine being able to do that many times over with grout. That would not be possible with a carbide grit tip. For some reason, it's recommended by a lot of people on YouTube. Carbide grit oscillating blades will not last that long. Nothing compared to diamond blades. These diamond blades were used in this demonstration. They're still intact. The only thing you see is colored, a little bit of discoloration. The diamonds are still intact, unlike this one that I got at the store and used it on about 8 to 10 feet of grout. And they claim it's diamonds, but then they fall off, so what's the point? Hope you loved the video. Again, if you want these blades that were used in this video for cutting grout, you could check them out in the link down below. These are the best oscillating tool blades in the industry for cutting grout. They are the best. They don't fall off like that other one that I bought at the store, and they're not carbide grit that don't last a very long time. These last a very long time for cutting through grout. Again, you could get them in the link down below. And also, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want the best tips and tricks on oscillating tool blades in the industry.